teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Gators against the Oregon Ducks. Before we get this playoff game going, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, this is where all the bragging rights and all that has happened before is on the line. As you know, the Big Ten has won the last several national championships, and these SEC players want to let them know we are ready to compete. A lot on the line, a lot of bragging rights, but more importantly, an opportunity to move on to the next round of the playoffs. I expect there to be a lot of chirping back and forth here, guys. We'll see how it is down here on the field. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Open field ahead. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Moore. On the move now. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's brought down by the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. At the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And is intercepted. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, he's got open space. Powering through a tackle. Nobody can bring him down. Again, ripping through the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it.
Now, Chris, there's two things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also, this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? In the shotgun, handoff inside.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They keep him off balance with a run. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready, because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
The Ducks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Ducks, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Breaking into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Jones. Makes the grab. It's Pryor. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quick throw to the left. The QB throws his third hit of the day. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They're going to run it here. Great cut there. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pass, it's Jones. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. It's a foot race. They will catch it. Touchdown, Florida.
A That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Lining up to try the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. He runs it into the end zone.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. An explosive play for a guy who's had such a solid season, Joe. And this is why you go to the portal to get a stud running back. A must-win game, and you can lean on him here.
This has been such a win-win out of the portal. Obviously, you're getting great run game as a team, but for this player, an opportunity to really be the featured back, and he has taken advantage, and he's doing it again here in the playoff. What a great player. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
They're going to run it. Got an opening here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jones. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the run, it's Pryor. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the...
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Here comes a handoff. They They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking to throw. It's Jones. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. A deep shot for the score.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Trying to find room. It's Pryor. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Tight end goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Here comes the pressure. And they'll trap in for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Looking for a gap. It's Pryor.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture. And he's able to make the tackle in space.
Important 3rd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the single back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Go.
On the run, it's Ball. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football. It's just devastating.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Moore. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. They finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Russell's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, it's certainly too little and too late here in the playoff, and you would love to have seen them have some success earlier in the game, in particular running the football, but they just weren't able to do it. And, Chris, how disappointing for this group of seniors. These guys will be leaving for the draft. I mean, this is it. This is the last time they're going to be in this uniform.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you what, this defense, they are energized right now.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. To throw, it's Jones. Coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Gators will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.